For large newsrooms, the finalists are the Artifacts of Injustice, the Seattle Times. Surrounded, Los Angeles Times. Visual Investigations, Gaza, the New York Times. Judges commended the winning entry for marshaling the tools of digital storytelling to form a rich, compelling narrative from one of the most tense regions in the world. Judges recognized the months of on-the-ground reporting and collaboration with outside agencies that went into reconstructing an incident in 3D using thousands of videos and photographs from dozens of witnesses. This story not only cast doubts on the official version of the story, it used advances in digital storytelling to bring details to life. The winner is Visual Investigations, Gaza, the New York Times.
Thank you very much. This story focused on a young medic, Razan al-Najjar. She was a volunteer medic who worked on the protest fields in Gaza, who our team had met a few weeks before she was died, and were struck by her charisma, her dedication, pacifism. And when she was shot dead a couple of weeks later, we felt duty-bound to investigate what had happened, tell the story of her life, her hopes and aspirations, and the limitations of her circumstances, and her determination to help people, but also to employ all the available tools and really experiment to try to understand how she was killed, why she was killed, and we were ultimately able to sort of freeze that moment in time and in space, examine it in space, and what led to it, and were the reasons for taking that gunshot justified. And although it was focused in on her story, it kind of illuminated a huge story that was unfolding in Gaza along the fence with Israel last year, when 5,000 other people had been shot, and the practices of the Israeli forces in defending the border. Anyway, it was illuminating. It was a big team effort. Our team in Jerusalem, in Gaza, international team, visual investigations team, and if you'll bear with me, I would like to just thank them all. Yusur Al-Hlo, who really led the reporting on the ground and back in New York, David Halpfinger, Iyad Abuela, Mona El-Najjar, John Wu, the editor on the project, Neil Collier, Abu Fadi, who took care of us in Gaza, Marcel, who's here beside me, Hopkins, Tim Chaffee, Michael Slackman, Mark Scheffler and Nancy Gauss, who are our editors, and also E.L. Wiseman and Nicholas Masterton at Forensic Architecture, who helped us with the 3D reconstruction. It's an honor to accept this award on behalf of everybody. Thank you.